What's up, everybody? Andy from StarWars.com here at Lucasfilm headquarters. This week we saw Ahsoka Tano come back with a vengeance in the future of the Force, and now I'm here to take you behind the scenes. So cue the theme music. Rebels Recon starts right now. With the Inquisitors on a mysterious side mission, Ahsoka sends the Ghost crew to investigate.
Did Ahsoka say exactly what we were looking for?
No, she just said we have to get whatever it is before the Inquisitors do.
After discovering that the Inquisitors are abducting Force-sensitive children, Kanan, Ezra, and Zeb take it upon themselves to intervene.
They hunt Jedi, right? Instead of Pipey, let them hunt me.
After a high-speed chase and brief duel, Ahsoka arrives to help, finally giving her an opportunity to unleash her true power. This week, we not only got to see Ahsoka take on the Inquisitors, but also a softer, gentler Zeb. I sat down with cast and crew to talk about Ahsoka's growth as a fighter, as well as discuss the fate of Force-sensitive babies. Check it out. In Future of the Force, we learned that the Inquisitors have a secondary mission to collect Force-sensitive children. What happens to these kids after they're abducted?
Nothing I can show on Disney XD. This whole story is very familiar to me because it was a lot like one we did on Clone Wars called Children of the Force. And there's been this idea that Palpatine has kids abducted. On some level in the Clone Wars, we were trying to hint at that Palpatine plugs these kids all into a big system he has, and their ability to use the Force is kind of connected to his ability to see the future.
There's nothing good in store for these kids. I mean, there's a limit to how specific we want to get, or even what we want to imply. Someone like the Emperor is not into sharing power. The Inquisitors that he has represents what he allows to exist, and he keeps them on a fairly tight leash.
The real part of the story is Ezra's being exposed to the evil of the Sith. Obviously Vader in the early episode, and here kind of mid-season he's really beginning to understand that the Sith are just terrible because they're willing to go after the innocents.
We get to see the softer side of Zeb when he's taking care of the Force-sensitive babies. How did you portray this typically gruff character in this manner?
It was actually very easy. It was fun. I actually have 3 boys. I kind of just called back to my daddom, being the gruff guy that I am in this exterior. I do have the soft innards anyway. I'm like a big peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
We finally get to see Ahsoka in her prime in this episode. How has she grown as a fighter since she left the Order in the Clone Wars?
Ahsoka has a fighting style that is similar to where we left her in terms of having the 2 blades, but she's definitely much more in control. She's less impulsive. It may be less flashy, but it's certainly more impactful.
She's extremely skilled. And I think over the years, she's probably had the opportunity to hone her abilities, but there hasn't been as much day-to-day ongoing battling as she was doing in the Clone Wars. So you could say on some level, while she's become more measured, her growth is more spiritual in nature.
I could have had that fight be all 22 minutes because I was so excited about it. She's never really in jeopardy, Ahsoka, in that fight. But you'll see by the end of the season, there's some other sword fights coming up, which are a little bit more important.
I can't believe Chopper ate everything. It's ridiculous. Hey, you restocked. Awesome. What do you got? Chopper, it's all oil and bolts. We can't eat this. This is food. It's the holiday season. It's the thought that counts. Thanks, Chopper. You know what time it is? That's right, Star Wars question time with the Lucasfilm Story Group's Pablo Hidalgo. Where in the office will I find him this week? Let's find out. Nolan Jimenez asks, how is time measured in the galaxy if each planet has a different time of rotation and translation?
We kind of assume that there is a standard hour, a standard day, a standard week, a standard month, a unit of measurement that everyone understands how long that is. And in our storytelling, we say that all that measurement comes from Coruscant. So not only is it the galactic capital, it's sort of the yardstick through which all time is measured in the galaxy.
Got questions about the future of the Force or any Rebels questions you want answered? Tweet them to @StarWars using the hashtag RebelsRecon and we'll answer what we can online. But now, since it's the holiday season and I'm in a giving mood, check out this exclusive preview from our next episode, Legacy. Thanks for watching Rebels Recon. We'll be back next week with another brand new episode. Until then, check out our episode guide for the future of the Force only on StarWars.com.